pretty people, welcome back to my channel, girl. Today I wanted to do like a kind of get to know me kind of video. I think it's the get to know me tag, but this is like 95 random questions. I'm just gonna like skim through them and answer them because I feel like a lot of people are kind of new to my channel and a lot of people probably don't know me very well because I don't really talk about myself very much. But I'm trying to be a little bit more personal on my channel, so I thought I'll do this cool little tag. I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so the first question asks, what is your full name? Unfortunately, I can't disclose that information because my government name is kind of personal. The thing is, not a lot of people have my name, and not a lot of people, I don't know anyone with my full name, like the way my full name is. I know a few Ropos, like a few. I only know, I've only met 2 Ropos in my life. It's a unisex name. Okay, let me just go into what my name means. So my name is Ropo. That's the Yoruba way to say it. It's Ropo. I was about to say my full name, but I'm not going to. I say it the English way, Ropo. It's not Ropo, just to put it out there. Don't ever call me Ropo. My name is Ropo. Ropo. The meaning to my name, the reason why I get a little bit aggy when people get my name wrong, not obviously I can understand that not everyone does it on purpose and stuff, but it's just a little bit annoying. When I was younger, it didn't really bother me, but I don't know, lately it's just been really bothering me. Like whenever people get my name, whenever people say Ropo, I'm just like, girl, you trying to annoy me? You trying to piss me off? Okay, I see you, girl. The meaning to my name. So Ropo by itself means replacement. So it sounds like, oh, why would anyone want to name me replacement? But my full name means the crown has been replaced. So if you're Yoruba, you can translate it, but I'm not gonna say the full thing on here because like I said, it's a little bit too personal. So yeah, my name means replacement. The crown has been replaced. So basically when my grandmother died, I was born thereafter and I resembled her a lot. So my mom decided to call me Ropo because I replaced her crown. Yeah. I used to have my name on YouTube as Ropo Demure, but I shortened it down to Demure because I found that a lot of people couldn't say my name. And it was quite lengthy, it was quite long, so I just shortened. I took the ogun out and took the N out and left Demure. Yeah, Demure. But in the English version it's called Demure, and Demure is just a word that basically means somebody who's very meek. Yeah. Where are you from? So I am originally from Nigeria. I was actually born in Nigeria and I came to the UK when I was 8 years old. So I'm from Lagos. I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. But when I came to the UK, I moved straight into Hertfordshire, a little town called Stevenage. Not a lot of people know Stevenage, but I basically grew up in Stevenage in Hertfordshire for all my life, basically from the age of 8. So yeah. What is your favourite way to pass time? My favourite way to pass time is definitely to either eat or sleep. Because I'm a fat. How tall are you? I'm 5'7", so I guess that's considered quite tall for a girl. I don't think it's that tall, but it's kind of tall. I used to be really like lanky when I was younger because I've always been this height. Well, not always, but I've been this height probably since the age of like, let's say 14, 15, and I was really skinny, like really skinny. So I looked like really like lanky, and I didn't like being that tall, like because a lot of kids picked on me and stuff. No, it wasn't that serious, but I was kind of insecure about my height, but now it's like I actually really like my height now. So what's the first book you remember reading? I remember reading this book in primary school. I don't know if anybody else remembers it, or maybe it was just my school, but I remember reading this book in primary school called Wimp, and the front page was basically like a monkey. Why am I laughing? The front page was basically a monkey. Now I think about it, it could have some implications because the front page was a monkey and the book was basically about this monkey who was a wimp and he got bullied a lot. I'm not sure if he got bullied because he was a monkey. You never know. Maybe he got bullied because he was dark skinned. Maybe the book was trying to tell us something. We don't know. Back in like the early 2000s, colorism was very like brushed under the rug. Because I grew up in a predominantly white area, and when I was in school, a lot of people ask me this, like, did I experience racism in school? when I first came from Nigeria, oh my gosh. So when I first came from Nigeria, I was like obviously extra fresh. I had a thick accent. It was the first time I've seen a bunch of like Caucasian people all at once in one place. I was the only black girl in my class, and as much as they were fascinated by me, I was also fascinated by them. They literally loved me, and I'm not joking, like, literally like fascinated, like, oh my god, like, wow, how come your hair's like this? Like, they were asking me questions because obviously they've never seen anything like me before. I made friends like at school really quickly. Literally one girl like stuck to, actually 2 girls stuck to me. They were like obsessed. And you know, like back in school when you're like, oh my god, you're my best friend, you're my best friend, and like we were playing stuff and everything was fine. Like year 4, everything was fine. And then I think this happened in year 5. No, it happened in year 4. So it was like towards probably like a month into me like blending into the UK life and stuff. This boy, I can't remember exactly what he did or said, but I do remember that the teachers got involved because he was making racist remarks. I don't know if it's his background, if he knew what he was doing or anything like that, but I did experience a little bit of racism in primary school. But in secondary school, on the other hand, they kind of, I felt like, so there was a select few black girls in my secondary school. In my year, I think there were, in my year, including me, there was probably like 4 black girls tops. I mean, they kind of, in secondary school, you know how people try to be cool and, you know, smoking, drinking, all that stuff. They kind of generalized me into being the, I smoke weed. That's how Caucasian people saw me. So I remember this girl asking me like, do you smoke? And I was just like, no. No, honey. And then she was like, I think she asked me about like rice and peas and stuff, and even me myself, because I didn't really know a lot of Jamaican people. Like I said, I grew up with mostly white people. I didn't even know what rice and peas was. So when she was asking me all this stuff, I was just like, where is this girl getting all these black stereotypes from? Because I'm not really understanding. And then when I later went to sixth form, is when all the black people came together. So all the black people from Stevenage all went to this school. It's called John Henry Newman. That's actually the school that Lewis Hamilton went to because he grew up in Stevenage as well. Just shout out there. So when I went to sixth form is when I started to mingle with more black people, because all the black people from like all different schools all came to that one sixth form. Sixth form was like really, really fun. I can't remember what the question was anymore, to be honest with you. Do you have any allergies? Do you know what? I'm allergic to something. I just don't want to find out what it is. And I know that sounds really stupid, but I don't really feel like getting pricked to take the allergy test because you have to take a needle, and I'm a wimp, so I'm not doing it. But I've realised whenever I eat certain types of food, I don't know what it is I'm allergic to, but I basically wake up with a massive, like, huge lump on my forehead, and then it eventually goes down when I take Puritan. But I really can't be able to find out what I'm allergic to because I don't want to get injection because it hurts. It's quite funny, literally the first time it happened, I remember this was back when I was on Twitter, I tweeted about it. It happened on my lip, so my whole lip was like swollen. It was horrific. And then for some reason it transferred to my forehead, so it's always either this side of my forehead or this side of my forehead, but literally it's a huge lump. Imagine like you fall over and you hit your head and you just have a massive cuckoo on your head. That's what happens when I eat this certain thing and I don't know what it is. So yeah, I'm allergic to something, I don't know what it is, girl. How many relationships have you been in? I've only been in one relationship, and I really don't know whether or not to class it as a serious relationship because I was like 18 years old. As far as I'm concerned, I was a kid. But it did last a year. Yeah, I've only had one relationship ever. I've never had an adult relationship, so from 18 upwards. I've seen people in between, but it just never worked out. So yeah, I'm single as a Pringle, girl. Single as a Pringle. Okay, so I feel like this video, I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm just gonna cut it off there. But I hope you guys enjoyed it and you found out a little bit more about me. I know this is really random, but I didn't want to waste this makeup, so I thought, let me film another video. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye.